So it was the first day of school. So, you know, the first day of school in second grade, you know, you have to go swag, right? So, I mean, I go there, and I got my new shirt, and my new pants, and my new shoes, and I got my Power Ranger lunchbox. And I was like, yeah, I'm the coolest guy here, right? So I go into class, science class. I love science. And I go into class and stuff, and I sit in the front of the room, because I've always been a good student. The only problem is that I can't really pay attention that much. Like, if the teacher says, sit down, I stand up. She says, stand up, I sit down. So I go in there, and I sit down and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to learn. It's going to be awesome. So then the teacher starts talking about, she puts a picture on the board about, like, a tomato and calls it mitochondria or something like that. I'm just like, oh, that's awesome, but... So what happens is that I just doze off in imagination. So I stand up, and I just start looking around, and I see a poster, awesome poster. I see a poster of a fish going a certain way, and then there's another fish, it's like a lot of other fishes going the opposite direction. So I'm just like, oh, that poster is awesome, you know, it says be original, that's cool. One day I want to be just like that. It turns out it wasn't that easy. So the fish is going smiling and stuff, but it's not always like that. When you go against the things, the society and stuff, it's not always like, oh, well, everybody's going to support you. It's just not like that. So what happens is that as I grew older, I learned that first, I come from a family where my mom has 9 brothers and sisters and stuff, and all of them, they're pretty cool, they're pretty chill. But the thing is that when you talk to them about dreams or something, they're like, they look at you like, are you okay? Are you high or something? So I remember I was in the car, and I was with my uncle and stuff, and we're listening to music, and it was the beat, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing the surge. I'm doing good. So then I felt it, I felt the music, so I was like, yo uncle, yo, check this out. And I started telling him about my dreams, started telling him, you know what, I want to become a soccer player, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then he looked at me like, are you high? Like, seriously, kid, are you stupid or what? You have to adapt to the reality that we live. You have to know that dreams are just for those people that live in La La Land or something. You have to know where you place us in this world. So I was just like, oh. Sad truth is that it's not just him. It's really not just him. Like, one time I was talking to him aunt, and I was like, and she tells me, yo, Serge, I found a job for you. I was like, you found a job for me? That's cool. She was like, yeah, I found a job. And the thing is that your uncle said that one day you might be a manager just because you speak both languages and stuff. Like, that's cool after high school and stuff, but I have other plans, you know? I want to do something else. And then she looked at me weird too. And so for a while, I used to grow up, and I had dreams and I had plans and stuff, but I was always like, maybe they're right, maybe we're not made for that, maybe I'm not made for that. So then one day, it was on my summer in my 6th grade. So I come from swimming and stuff, from the lake, and I was all happy, you know. And then my mom and my grandma were talking on the phone. So then I was like, yo, mom, let me talk to her. I want to say hey. So I get on the phone and stuff, and I started talking to my grandma. I'm like, hey, grandma, what's good? How you been and stuff? And it was just like a normal conversation, like, hey, son, you got a girlfriend? I'm like, nah, grandma, I'm still shy. And then, so we just kept talking and stuff. And I told her about the dream that I told my uncle and stuff, and I told her the reaction that he had. So then she tells me something that not a lot of people have told me. And she was like, you know what? When you have dreams, when you really have dreams and stuff, don't let no one ever stop you. When you want something, you go and take it. So I just stood and I was like, wow, that's deep. That caught my heart. So I used like, grandma, you know what? I gotta let you go because I gotta go play soccer and stuff. But I'll call you tomorrow. You know, I'll definitely call you tomorrow, and we'll have a good time and we'll talk again because I definitely want to talk to you. And things happen. 5 hours later, it was like 4 in the morning and stuff. And my mom comes in the room and she starts crying. And I just wake up and I'm just like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? And then she's just like, your grandma has passed away. I was just like, are you serious? Like, how could that really happen to me? She just told me something, then that just happens? So after that, that was like an eye-opener for me. I was able to wake up and I was able to say, you know what, when I want something, I don't care what gets in my way, I'm going to go and get it. So today, recently I had a conversation with my brother and stuff, and I was there and I was like doing homework and stuff and taking care of college stuff and doing math, calculus, and like science homework and science. I love you, Miss Science. You're awesome. So I was doing all that, and then my brother comes to me and he looks at me and he says, Sergio, do you really think we can like go far? Do you really think we can go to college, man? And I just started thinking about it. And then I started thinking back in time that when I'm writing a paper and stuff, I have like 3 or 4 little cousins that are like around 5, 6, and they're all looking at me like, wow, he's typing and stuff, and that's cool. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I can't fail. I can't fail, not because just of me, and because if I fail, my life will go down. But because if I fail, other people that ever had dreams, other people that believed, they will stop believing. So I looked at him, and then I told him this. And I know it's cool that today we have the cameras and stuff and like classes and it's cool, but you just think about, each one of y'all think about this. When you want something, and when you really want it, not just, I kind of want to, but nah. When you really want something, when that's the desire that you have, you go and get it, and don't let no one ever stop you. Thank you.